Morning all, or afternoon, as obviously the case is. Apologies for the late start today. Life. It happens. I do actually have the game open, which just sat there with you guys staring at my screensaver. So we'll be live from 12:30, well, 12:30 till about 4 o'clock, rather than the 10 till 4. But we've got plenty of time to record 2 episodes, or at least 1 and a third of an episode, 1 and 2/3 of an episode, sorry. Forest, Wolves and Man United will get done, and then we'll be able to do Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal, and then Sim Leicester. And then December, to be fair, might be able to be split, actually. It's not as busy. January's rather busy. But December, actually, 6 games, we might be able to, depending on the scenario, we might be able to get through that. But at the minute, very much in the midst of second season syndrome, unfortunately. We are strugs. We'll get the comment section up from yesterday's episode so we can get some names for the whiteboard behind me. There's been plenty of suggestions for ground name. We have some front runners. And then a question I want to run by you guys as well as something to potentially alter for the save. One more name. Clark Adore Park. Clark Park. We could call it Clark Park. Adore wasn't that impactful for us, was he? I wouldn't have thought. We loved having him. And he was clutch in the situations we needed him in the Football League, but certainly in the Premier League, he just unfortunately didn't quite cut the mustard. Oh heck, that's hot. Yeah, hell of a play, wasn't it, from Maguire last night? Unreal. Oh, that's good, Leone. Shout out Adobe. Lamine Maguire, yeah. Yeah, let me show you what the popular suggestions were so far. Obviously, I mentioned it at the beginning of today's episode that goes live, so we should get some more options there as well. We've had the most popular, sort of top comments. Most popular ones are Stephen Derby Arena. Derby was part of the side that got to the FA Cup, the EFL, the Carabao Cup effectively final. Now does charity work, like Rob Burrow with like MND for Rob Burrows. Bantam's Barn Stadium, or Manningham Park, Horton Valley. Horton, I did see someone mentioned somewhere as well. There's a park. Is it Horton Park? Horton Park. That's not far from Great Horton Park. It's not far from the stadium, current stadium. So that might be where we've built the ground. Parade Park is a good idea. Obviously the Coop. We had the Cathedral, the Stuart McCall Park. Obviously Stuart McCall, big figure in Bradford's history. Stadium McStadium Face got a few thumbs up. I think just for lols. The Bantam Coliseum. Bradford is the City of Culture for 2025. So how about the City of Culture Stadium? It's not a bad idea. New Valley Park would make sense as well. Another option for McCall. Colonel Sanderson Park. Patreon Stadium. Nice one, Ryan. Getting the old plug in there. City of Culture, we know what we are. So as of yet, undecided, but some good ideas flooding in. Thank you, Dean, Roscoe, Yarnold, or J Arnold, and Floody for the follows whilst we're offline. Appreciate it. Hello, suggested. No, what the fuck? Computer was just suggesting. Windows was just suggesting something. I presume you guys have seen the news, the Rockstar news. The Gabe Arena. Wadsworth Park actually sounds really good. Wadsworth Park does sound sick, to be fair. Then you really need to get a face scan of Nuno in, don't they? Because just bald brown man with beard does not really cut the mustard for Nuno, does it? Oh, he is now scanned, is he? It's just because I've got an old save, probably. That's fair. Right, let's get Gannon, shall we? Hit record. I updated that behind me, I'm sure I did. Of course you can, Mike. I could release you now if you want, in time for January, if you so wish. Mark Van Bommel was Mark Van Bommel. Mark Van Bommel's 48. Does Mark Van Bommel have a son called Mark Van Bommel? Ruben and Thomas. You literally signed a Mark van Bommel in game. Must be Ruben. Plays as a winger for RZ. Don't know. His dad's called Mark. Maybe that's where you got it from. When you considering you were saying, I'm guessing Mark van Bommel is the son of the real Van Bommel, whose first name you forgot, which is Mark. Yeah, I'd say it was a red last night, Mike. 5 yards out, pulled him down. Definite dog so. As far as I'm concerned, obviously with an unbiased, non-Manchester United opinion. Ruben van Bommel's 84 rated in your RTG, so let's have a look at him here then. Ruben van Bommel. 84 rated in this one as well. That's still at RZ also. One to consider, isn't he? Finesse shot, technical first touch. I bet he's unreal. I bet he's actually really good in game. We'll keep an eye on him. He might be someone we look to sign next season, depending on what league we're in. Yeah, must have an updated height. Right, we updated the spreadsheet, didn't we? I'm sure. With the latest. Yeah, because we had the prize money here, didn't we? Prize money, 10 grand, yeah. To be fair, the height for Don Angelo Canardi was incorrect in this database as well, wasn't it? I wonder what. Let's have a look. So FIFA. I wonder if it's updated on So FIFA as well. Don Angelo Canardi. Yes, he's Don Angelo Canardi's 6'3" in the most recent database as well. So obviously just got some young players' heights wrong. In the early databases, and have since fixed it. Are there any players in Club Bruges? Is there known to have some good players? We could have a look. I don't know if Bruges have any major players left in the, that are really good at this stage. You imagine anyone that was any good has since moved on. Like the left back whose name escapes me. I'm probably going to call these two up to my youth setup just to ensure we don't lose them. I don't want to have them just randomly sign for another club from this youth menu and then they disappear from the save. Yeah, that's expensive, Jamie. De Kuiper, that's it. Thank you, Mark. Maxime De Kuiper, isn't it? Belgian left back. We'll have a quick look at Club Brugge's squad. Belgium. Pro League? Pro League's Belgium, isn't it? Yeah, Club Brugge. Let's have a look. Nobody in goal. There's a couple of players that are okay in defence. Soufiane El Karaouni and then Nico Sigur. You know, Vidal is obviously a youth player. Isaac Babadi. 88 short pass, 91 long pass. Hello. Babadi looks intriguing. 64 stand tackles, okay. Yeah, Vallejo. You're only left with like Vallejo and a couple of others, aren't you? Let's see. They've got Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha's a cam in game. Surely not. Arden Jashari or Yashari. I'm not sure if it's the German or French aspect of being in Switzerland. Looks pretty solid though. And then that's it. And up top, fuck all. Unfortunately, 5-star week for hello there. Thoughts on a traditional Friday chippy tea? Doesn't have to be a Friday for a chippy tea, mate. We have a chippy tea once a week, and it definitely isn't always on a Friday. Can you spin a cam in most squad files, has he? That's weird. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Let me just double check finances. There's nothing been updated midweek. I don't think there will have been. No. Welcome back to the Realistic Road to Glory, where we are trying to fight off a rather bad case of second season syndrome. There are our new ground that is, as of yet, still unnamed. I've seen all of your feedback coming in with regards names for the stadium. I'm allowing a couple of episodes for those names to come in, whilst I'm also recording a couple of episodes ahead of time. So we will rename the stadium, don't worry, and we'll take the most popular suggestion, or maybe even go to a vote for the most popular suggestions. It's still called the University of Bradford Stadium at the moment, but obviously we'll rename it to something apt. Maybe even, like we say, put it down to a vote for you guys, and then we can maybe have a season name from season 9 onwards. But we start today with Nottingham Forest, who are having a decent start to the season themselves, up in 7th. We've then got, was it Manchester United? And Wolves, I think, for the remainder of the month, or vice versa in terms of fixtures. Forest at home, Wolves away, Man United at home. Now, Man United obviously have improved their squad, and as such have significantly improved their form. They were languishing in the bottom half last season, but they're up in 6th at the beginning of the year. So are Wolves, annoyingly, unbeaten so far this season, which doesn't bode well for us. Obviously, Nottingham Forest not having a bad start to the season either, in 7th, and we have won 1, drawn 1, lost 4. So we need to start scoring, and we need to stop conceding, which is not really a good position to be in, is it, really? We haven't scored many goals, and I don't think Lancashire has scored any thus far. 1 for Bula in the Premier League. 2 for Agbanon in the Premier League. Lancashire got 1 in pre-season, 1 for Dibbling. That's kind of it, really. Excellent. Good. Well, time to get some points on the board, isn't it? Certainly, we have to hope so anyway. Saying thank you to Chris, Lewis and Gareth on the board behind me for your support in the comment section. Do keep those comments coming in. Drop the video a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And hopefully today is where we right the ship and kickstart our season. Fucking hope so anyway. I really need to lock the fuck in, don't I? I've been locked the fuck out so far. Yeah, Bowie's on there. Bowie's on the bench. Ben, thank you for recommitting to the Patreon again. Appreciate it, dude. I could just get Cambridge sticker, stick it to the wall, Jamie, yeah. Or I could have, like, this season's Cambridge shirt just hung front and centre there. With, like, Chesnoid 10 on the back or something. At the minute, we're all set, Blaze, but we're not necessarily playing that well. We've tweaked the tactics slightly, and Bulat is now on the right-hand side of the midfield three rather than the left. Hopefully it works. Boom, 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 boom. I like the feel of this ground, though. Proper old school vibes. It's got graffiti on it already, which isn't great, considering it's supposed to be new. If we get a highlight, we'll mention that. I literally just got the email, Ben, which is what sparked my mentioning it. 4-2-3-1 for Forest. Alvaro Valles in goal, Kylian Sardea, Tyler Meiser, Lenny Yoro at 86, and Patrick Dorgu. Love a former Manchester United player here, apparently, although obviously Dorgu wasn't at Man United in this particular save file because we started it a while ago. Lucas Gorna-Duaf in the midfield alongside Alexander Pavlovic, Alanga, the former Man United player, obviously. Ayman Ali on the left, Morgan Gibbs-White, and Giuliano Simeone up top. Options on the bench are all right, actually, including a certain Kieran Bowie. We're hoping that with a couple of tactical tweaks and a switch of a couple of positions, that maybe, just maybe, we can get things going this season. There's some potential call to drop Asher Agbenon despite his good form, start Smith Rowe, and then use Asher as a late substitute because of the extra pace. But to be honest, we haven't struggled with his lack of stamina thus far, so I am uneasy doing that when really he's been the brightest spark at the beginning of this rather dull start to the year, as he again gets himself involved here. But I can't quite get the turn in. It's going to fall free though. It's fallen free to Giuliano Simeone. Simeone with options, well in, Sonder Longos. And yes, I will, I've just remembered now, I saw the comment, we will be giving Sonder Longos a new boosted contract after we turn down the bid from Newcastle in the summer window. Definitely something I meant to do and was an oversight once we turned down that Newcastle bid and he ended up staying. For sure, you're right. It's the right thing to do. And Bergstrom still, despite only being 78 rated, is doing some good business in goal this season, despite the amount we've been conceding. Some of the goals we've conceded have just been that bloody good that nobody would have got near it anyway. Dorgu, well in, Mikic. Use the keeper. Good touch. Ouattara and Sara. And out wide to Tyler Dibbling. Sardea on the run. Finds the Alanga, early cross. Bulat should be up for that and is. And Sara controls it with the top of his head, but does get it under control. I think she doesn't quite get that under control, though, and loses it as soon as it arrives. Ayman Ali with options around him. Still going. Little reverse ball there to Dorgu. Here's Morgan Gibbs-White. And he's going to find Giuliano Simeone, who pops it into the stands where the away fans are waiting. I have noticed since the most recent update to the gameplay, with regards depth and team pressing, etc., that the AI do seem to press a lot more at the moment, and very aggressively too. I don't know whether that's as a result of the that most recent gameplay patch, or whether, I don't know, there's just been a slight tweak to tactics somewhere with some teams, but we're definitely noticing a change in the way that the AI are playing, and I'm not dealing with it very well. I'm going to have to adapt my play style as well to accommodate for the change in theirs. Anthony Langer's so quick. Mikic skips around the challenge. We'll find Bulat. I might just need to slow things down. I used to play really aggressive, counter-attack, quick football. But it might be a case of that's not going to work anymore. And we need to slow it down. Asher, good first touch. Gets away from one defender, runs straight into another though. Bulat's there, however. And that's not quite going to reach Agbenon, who had to readjust his position to stay onside, unfortunately. Here's Ayman Ali looking to get away. Noah Mikic tracking with him. It's a good ball down the line. Dorgu. Gibbs White. Bulat can't quite get there. Mikic is going to come across to this. It's a good block. And Bulat will lay it in front of him. And I'll get it quickly to Asher. No, I said I was maybe going to change my playstyle to slow things down. But when I've got Agbenon as an out like that, I have to use it to get the ball up the field quickly. Still waiting for Lancashire to start firing this season. Really need him to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Or at least helping others put the ball in the back of the net. Sarah backing in. Here's Nicholas Raskin from the edge of the box. It's deflected and will go out for a corner. Oh, you probably couldn't quite see it actually, because you can see it now on the other side of the stand. Someone in our new stadium has already graffitied it. Not keen on that, thank you very much. Whoever did that, you are not welcome back at this ground ever again. I was going to say the name of it then, but obviously we haven't picked a name yet. Couldn't believe it when I saw that. Disgraceful behaviour from the Bradford youths. It was you, was it, Marcus? Lifetime ban, IMO. Morning, Ubaid. All good, thank you, pal. Hope you're well as well. One shot to their 3. It's been a very even game so far. We ground out a 0-0 against West Ham recently. The only win we've gotten came against Ipswich in a simmer, actually. I am yet to win a played game so far this year. That surely has to change today. If it doesn't, we really are in genuine trouble this season and might be tumbling back down to the Championship. It would be great for the story of the save. Wouldn't be great for views, but it would be great for the story of the save. Asher Agbenon. Try and squeeze that to Lancashire. Couldn't quite do it. Maybe I should have used Tola Dibbling on this near side. Still trying to find a way past this Forest backline, and still they stand firm and deny me the opportunity. Anthony Alanga. Helene Sonder. Helene Sonder again. Oof. Side netting and wise. Keeper had it covered. Agbenon. Mikic is away from Dorgu. And Agbenon is in behind. And needed better footwork than that. Lenny Yoro does particularly well. It's gone, surely. Oh, he's kept it in brilliantly. Ali away. Expected the cutback. There's the cross instead. Watara's up. I'll try and nod this back to the keeper. That really didn't go back to the keeper. They've got a man that's stayed down here, but he's getting back to his feet, so I'm not going to do the sporting thing and put it out. He can carry on. We'll try and build with them being a man lighter. Dibbling's putting a great turn there on the fullback. I do feel like maybe we're underusing Dibbling at the minute. So I'm going to try and get the ball either out to him a little bit more. I did tweak and play him and tweak his role in a previous game to be inside forward, but it didn't work. Lancashire, he's not it. Last season, that would have been right into the corner and certainly 1-0. This year, Will Lancashire is not himself. He is a shadow of his former deadly goal-scoring self. Boulat. He'll do it though. Might have taken a deflection off the defender on the way past to fool the keeper. We do lead at last. Oh, what an important goal that could be. Let's see, did it take a deflection or did it just fool the goalkeeper with... No, he might have just been unsighted as the defender came across him. Regardless, we don't really care. Lancashire with the assist, to be fair to him. But he should have buried the first opportunity. Well, I might have taken a slight deflection off the defender, actually, to knock it down a little bit. Regardless, don't care how it went in. All that matters is that it went in. We lead by a goal to 0. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Giuliano. We do not lead by a goal to 0 anymore. That didn't take long, but it was a hell of a goal from Nottingham Forest. Nuno's delighted. Wow. That was unreal. Little back heel, and then the first time hit right into the top corner. Okay, yep. As Mike says in chat, that lead was gone in 60 seconds. What? Keeps white. Safe. Oh my god, what a challenge. Out of absolutely nowhere. You don't expect that from... Safe. Don't expect that from a winger. A really attacking winger to just lunge at you like that. I really wasn't ready for that. Agbenon is... not paying attention is what Agbenon is. He's also set to come off soon, as is Boulat. Well intercepted there by Nicholas Raskin. Looking to make some changes to try and freshen things up. Nikic's looking to get away. Agbenon needs to keep an eye on that offside line a bit better than that. It's not the first time today he's drifted. Lancashire. Oh, I didn't think I had the room. He's offside anyway. And there's only 2 minutes to go. Well, we look like we're going to get a point at least, which is a start. It's better than a defeat. But it's not the victory we hoped we were going to get when we went 1-0 up. Didn't necessarily switch off when we took the lead. They just put together a remarkably good move. Clarkson trying to get it out of his feet quickly and just can't for whatever reason. Don't you even consider winning it now, Forest. Thank you very much. That's going to be game at 1-1. A point is a start, but really could have been more. Yeah, draw is fair, but it sucks to take the lead with 15 minutes to go and then concede immediately. I think that's him peaked, considering it's going to take him 4 years now to get fullback plus. Good. Right, well that's 28k, that's 31,579, so that's fine. The wages is the same. Shirt sales. 3.11 is 1.55. Half of 1.55 is 775. Match tickets. 25,003. 25003. 28199. 28199 is 930,567. 2 weeks till Wolves, actually. So everyone will be fit. Well, provided they don't get injured in the fucking international break. Right, and then no wages and shirts the same. 95.635. Yeah. I think that was better with Bulat the other way round. Bulat obviously offered more there than Sarah in that role. I'll try just swapping these two over rather than using Agbenon as the sub yet. And we'll see if maybe that will work better against Wolves. You're nailing it, are you, Jamie? I'm sure your dad'd be very proud, mate. Martinez, Bischoff, Yeller gets a start. Hello. Peck, Kilmans, Bellegarde might actually, or Yukshik, Elder, Totti. Fucking I mudded Winter and he's grown again. Back to where he was. Bruggen. Are you on the bench? Oh, Job's here at 85 still. Job can go in there then. Where are you? I saw you. Timber's here too. They signed Schulman from somewhere else, didn't they? How many points have we got? 5 at the minute from 7 games. I know, not been a great start to the season. It is Contan Timber, yes. Huh. How did she take that, Jamie? That's funny, that. Wolves are a bit good. Bart Verbruggen in goal, Sasha Bowie, Gianluca Mancini, Totti and Julian Alder. And Morten Hjulmand is a new signing alongside Joe Bellingham. Gabriel Peck on the right, Jelle de Hoog, a Patreon player on the left, Tom Bischoff at cam, and an 87 rated Lautaro Martinez, who's probably on his way down now actually, up at striker. But certainly some good options. Contan Timber on the bench as well as an 83 rated Liam Delap. I did mud on Winter 83 rated and he's immediately grown back up to 88 again. So thank you for doing that game. I tried to make sure I got all of the pre-gens sorted, and then the game's just resurrected them, so to speak. I know it was just Easter, but let's not take the piss, shall we? Here at Molineux, it's a side that traditionally you'd expect to stand a chance against, but the quality of their 11 is rather evident to see. And every side in the Premier League, or very nearly every side in the Premier League, appears to have a team of similar capabilities. So it will take a few years to become established at this level. But that's what you expect when you're a side coming up from the Championship. So it is realistic that we have that scenario. Sarah looking for Dibbling, but Totti steps in well. Here's Yeller. It's a great cross. Longhorse is there. Drops for Job, who drops his shoulder and finds Lautaro. Relatively straightforward for Bergstrom. Might have been able to grab hold of that potentially. Raskin with a clearance away. Here's Hjulmand. He's winding up from range, but that one's going wide. Do they, Jamie? I didn't know that was a thing. Who is your dad a fan of? I did, Ian. Sarah. Sarah across to Utara. That was meant for Sarah, but never mind. Finds Lancashire. Sarah could look for him again. It's really tight in there, to be fair. I've really got to start taking my time, haven't I? Peck with the ball. Longor should get to that first and does. Bula. Up to Dibbling. Here's Mikic. Dibbling's going. And he's inside. And he's away. Oh, I get lucky. Can I find a bit of support? Here's Nicholas Raskin. There is some support, but it's not necessarily where I need it. Lancashire on the shoulder of the defender. Lancashire in the box. Going to need to turn away and find a teammate, though. Take your time, Ches. Don't rush it. Here's Bula. Looking for Dibbling. Finding Dibbling. Toty with a tackle again. 25 minutes in. The slower approach is continually getting us towards goal, but not getting us in the goal. But at least if we've got the ball, the opposition aren't scoring, which has been a problem so far this year, evidently. So it's a start in trying to return back to the sort of form that saw us finish comfortably mid-table last year. Sarah. What a challenge. Tara's away, though. Where has Hjulmand come from there to get back to Lancashire? That's ridiculous. Good block. Well in. Mikic. Through the gap to Bula. Looking for Lancashire. Finding him well. Lancashire gets away from Totti. Dibbling needs to watch the offside trap, but he's onside here. Man in the middle played him on, and they have to get the shot away now! And Tyler Dibbling gives us a 1-0 lead away from home. This time, Ches, hold on to it for more than 60 seconds. Please. Good movement. Terrible defending from the man in the middle, playing him onside, but from that angle, it's a very good finish. Hjulmand, is it, Tunzo? Thank you, mate. Just Danish things. No, it was the Journeyman ads where Yella got the boost. Yella away. Oh. I mean, it's a great pick out. Here's Hjulmand. And Sasha Bowie. Sasha Bowie knows he's Sasha Bowie, right? Bula. Looking for Dibbling. Well intercepted by Joe. I'm going to start slowing it down and taking my time, says as he plays a rushed through ball. Dibbling. Are you going? No, he thought about it. And backtracked. Bula. Sarah. Roll the man. Well done. Just keep hold of it. Bula. Lancashire. Poke it. Asher. Turn. Agmanon. Can we add a second before half time? No. Sasha Bowie. Just realised he's Sasha Bowie again. Good defending. It's our only shot of the game. 66% possession. Wolves have had 4 chances. We've had one and we buried it. We spent a lot of time on the edge of their box, but they've defended very well and very deep and stopped us having the space to score the goal score more than one goal. I thought Mikic was going to put a foot in there and he didn't. Sonder, I don't know, swan dived for no reason. Yeller, that's a good ping. Got up well with Ouattara. This might be the way forward. Just dominate possession and hope that we can limit their chances to A, smaller numbers, and B, less clear-cut opportunities when they come. Dibbling's left the defender for dead there. And Lancashire is available in the middle. Oh, but Totti's been the main man for them at the back today. One of, if not the lowest rated man in the 11, but certainly the highest defensive performer, that's for sure. Taro, Willian, Sonder. You just don't get the chance to do anything sometimes, do you? By the time you've gotten control of the ball, the AI have just taken it off you again. Job and Bischoff, Willian, Raskin. Not noticed Raskin too much. He has gone under the radar a little bit as a new signing, but I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Looking for Dibbling here. Totti again is the man. Putting the pressure on for Bruggen. We'll just get rid anywhere will do for them at the back. We've got them panicking in that sort of situation. It means that we're doing something right with our offensive play. Here's Lancashire now around the corner. Another assist maybe for him here. Trying to tuck it back. Finding Bulat, but nowhere near goal. Nice ball, Bischoff. Yeller. Relatively straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Again, we're going to make some changes to try and freshen things up and keep things ticking over. Sarah for Clarkson will be the change. I don't know if I'm going to change anything else. I might put Luvumbo up top for Lancashire just to add a little bit extra pace and close control through the middle. I'm going to do Luvumbo for Lancashire. I never in a million years would have dreamed of taking Lancashire off unless the game was absolutely dead and certain in a result either which way. But he's so unreliable at the minute that I don't mind taking him off, and he's one of the go-to men to actually leave the field of play. Luvumbo's won that well, and Asher is going to get away here, but there's just too many men around. Can Bulat get to that first? No. Yulman to Lautaro, and Sonder Longorse in the way. Now here's Leighton Clarkson. I mean, I've got to take advantage of the space in front of me. And Asher's got space in front of him. Asher Agbenon into the box. Pulling it back. And Mancini's in the way. Will it be a corner? It will not. Less than 15 minutes to hold on here for an invaluable set of 3 points. Use the fullback, Ches. William Clarkson, excellent intervention. Look through that gap, find Agbenon. Going to cut inside here, and Asher Agbenon forces a save from the keeper. It may well have been going wide, but the keeper wasn't to know for sure, so made sure. They're getting in the way of it. It's Bischoff trying to chase them down. 4 minutes to go. Big interception by Mikic to win it back. Just keep the ball away from them now, and we will have the win. We have ground the clock down really well. This is a huge win. 4 points so far today. We've doubled our... Go on, Tyler. Oh, good save. I don't know why he's shot on his left there and he's right-footed, and it's prime position for a right-footed shot, but let's not get carried away. We've doubled our points tally for the season in the first 2 games of the day. A win and a draw thus far. And now, a resurgent Manchester United. When we run out of options, Blaze, I'll always aim for real-life players over youth prospects from other clubs at the moment. Uh, 156 is 758. 758 half of 758. Three 7 9. Maybe. I think. Yeah, definitive release date for GTA now. Okay. What's that wages? Just leave us for 379. Despite those extra 4 points, we are still in the relegation zone, which shows you how important it's been to start picking up those extra points. Newcastle down in 17th at the minute, and if we get anything from this Man United game, Newcastle will be in the relegation zone themselves, and that is a real shock at the start of this season, certainly. We're 2 points off bottom. We're 2 points off 13th, which is where we finished last year. And obviously, as you can see, we've got a game in hand on a lot of those above us as we play on the Sunday this time around. So anything we can get against Manchester United here is a positive and will move us out of the relegation zone. And we desperately need it. Very much so. Bergstrom's growing. He's now 79 rated. Go on, lad. He is, however, done for the time being, evidently. And Akan Sanmiro, I think that was growing there as well, actually. He's going to grow to 81 in 2 weeks' time. So getting some more growth from throughout the squad, which is only going to help us as the season goes on. Has Raskin dropped? I swear Raskin was 82. Was he not? Morning, Nick. Raskin has dropped. Or was he not? Was he always 81? Might have always been 81, to be fair. Man United got a white kit, they do, didn't they? It's a really nice white kit as well, isn't it? Denki Appender, certainly. Hydora Calafiori. So I put Calafiori at the back. Got Smets there. Calafiori could maybe go out wide. Well, Man United have been very busy. Their team is now very good. Kinmar, thank you for the 12th month, mate. A brand new 1-year badge with that. Cheers, pal. 77 rated Marcus Rashford. Oh, they've still got a small squad, evidently. But their 11 is so much better. Do they have a better centre mid than that? The Mason Mount, they didn't, did they? No. Unrealistic Mason Mount being fit. Man United had a terrible squad, which is why they were rubbish. They are not rubbish anymore. Lucas Perry in goal, Christian Mosquera, Mario Gila and Mata Smets at centre-back. Tanner Kaya right, 84 rated Mason Mount. Ivan Ilic, 85. Calafiori, 84. Jordan Hunt, 83. Juan Mendoza, 83. And Luis Openda at 87 up top. Patreon players O'Sullivan and Jermin on the bench. I think actually Jordan Hunt might be a Patreon player as well. I think it's that Jordan Hunt. And then they've got a couple of options like Denki on the bench as well. Haidara 80 rated. The rest of the squad isn't great. Rashford now 77 rated in the save. But the 11 is very good, and that's why they're back up near the top end of the table. If we can channel our inner Wolves performance, which we're going to need to get a result against this 11, then there is maybe something on the table for us here to get us out of the relegation zone. Bulak, Sara quickly to Lancashire. Lancashire looking for Dibbling. Can't get there. Raskin free in the middle though. 1-2. They are playing the Watford formation here, Man United, but sometimes the quality of player in the squad helps counteract the terrible formation. We have found that in the journeyman save in Germany. Bulak. Oh, hello, offside trap. I wasn't ready for that. Thankfully, we didn't fall foul of it. Bulak looking for Dibbling, deflected well. Note to self, they might play a random offside trap. Deal with it. Ryan, thank you for the 33rd month, mate. Very, very good of you, mate. Keep up the good work, Tiz. Just watched your appearance on the FM, so I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast, mate. Did seem to go down well.
I'm a little bit of a hater.
It's here. I'll link it for you and link it for you guys in chat. It's only part 1. I think part 2 might be out now. No, not yet. Part 2 still awaiting. But if you wanted to watch me on the FM pod or FM show pod, then you can do so there. Mendoza. Nikic intercepts nicely. Raskin away. Sara looking for the run of Lancashire, and it is a good run of Lancashire. Oh, I just couldn't get it out of his feet quickly enough. He's won it back, however. Not sure if Agbanon was onside. I didn't want to risk it. I want to needlessly give away possession. Sara to Bulak. Bulak kicked it straight against the defender rather than into the space for Dibbling to run onto it. That is infuriating. Well intercepted, Marco. Lancashire. It's a heavy touch. We'll find Agbanon now. Try and turn earlier maybe to get into the box. And Lancashire. It's blocked well by the defender. Just had my own teammate in the way there. I didn't really know what to do in the situation. Go for the shot or try and play an extra pass. I wanted to make sure I got something away on goal. And we did. It just didn't go in. Lovely pace from Lois Openda. Brilliant save by the keeper, and Palacio nearly put it in his own net with an own goal, but thankfully able to sort his feet out in the end. It could have been 1-0 at one end, it could have been 1-0 at the other. We still sit scoreless at the moment, but Bulak could be in here. Thinks his pass isn't great. Bulak needs to turn away. He's found Dibbling, who doesn't find Lanks here. Man United defending well enough so far. That time they did go for the extra pass, and it was the wrong thing to do. Challenge! Raskin forward to Lancashire. He's just too clunky on the ball at the minute, Lancashire. Mendoza. Oh, it's good football from Man United. It's really good football. Is the defender going to get lucky this time? Doesn't need luck when the finish is that good. And the keeper rushing out to him again, but the Belgian buries it on the second occasion. Man United lead. I did not, Benjamin, no. It's the FM show podcast, Mohammed. With 3 Football Manager content creators. RDF Tactics, Cy Maggio and Tony Jameson. Bulak. Sarah. And Bulak again. Steps away, looking for Lancashire. Roll the defender. Easier said than done with Mario Gila around. Here's Hunt now. Well in. Ouattara. Again, Lancashire's positioning himself well. We'll cut it back to him. Lancashire in the box. Again, it was the only real option I had in that situation, so we had to go for it. It didn't work. Want it back though. We do keep winning it back off Man United. They're not very good at retaining possession here. Kind of giving the ball away as regularly as I used to before we decided to hold on to it a lot more. And the offside trap might not have worked there. Dibbling's in. Dibbling scores. And he is on. And Tyler Dibbling on this right-hand side is having just as much of an impact as Asher Agbenon, that's for sure. Just on the brink of half-time. We have equalised. The link should be in chat there, Mohammed. Is it? Yeah, it is. I linked it in chat and it came through. Where's Cookie? Who's Cookie? Exclamation mark sliders, Alan. You get a screenshot. The only change to the sliders is that pass speed is down 5 for the user and the AI. Oh, Andy Cook. We're in Season 8, MRM, so Andy Cook is long retired. Though he was our top goal scorer Season 1. Actually, I can tell you how many goals he scored and how he performed for me, because we've got the squad tracker. Andy Cook. Andy Cook. Retired at the end of Season 2. Played 36 games for me. Got 16 goals and 4 assists. I don't think he played for me at all in Season 2. So they were his stats from the first season alone, I think. In League 2, where we got ourselves promoted. Ouattara. Sarah back to Raskin. Driven to Lancashire. Space. Agbenon. Space to be utilised, but flying to the floor as he slid in for the shot. Was it pressure from the defender? Maybe so. Pressure from 2 defenders. You could argue that Mario Gila there may well have given him a push as he fell to the ground, but was already off balance. No second goal for us yet. Man Mendoza. He's gotten away from me nicely. And here's Lewis Openda. And he's missed the target, thankfully. Lewis Openda is dangerous. Bowie is now at Wolves, Conway. Not Wolves. Bowie is now at Forest. It was Giovanni who was sold to Wolves. Bowie's now at Forest. Happens in today's YouTube video. Spoiler alert. Raskin. Drill it to Lancashire. It's Dibbling. Lancshire's making the rut. Oh, he's well off. Should have gone to Agbanon. Hunt inside. Worried about Openda and his pace. Waiting for the turn. There you go. Mikic in front of Raskin. Lancshire's there. Tippling going, but Bulat's the one in space. Bulat. Oh, I was trying to get a first-time pass with Dibbling out to Lancashire. The lack of ability to get the first-time things through is a real pain in the arse in the current play style, isn't it? The current gameplay. Palacio. Sara. Lay that short there to Raskin. Lancashire on the shoulder. Lancashire in behind. This is a heavy touch. Will is letting himself down this season. I am, at this stage, 80% sure that we're going to sell Will Lancashire in January. If he doesn't start scoring in the next month, he's gone. Because it's costing us. But he is setting some teammates up on occasion. Dibbling at the double. Bradford 2, Manchester United 1. This really will get us out of the relegation zone. Morning, 80. Says at 1:45. Elin Bulat. Ow, piss. That was terrible, Ches. He won't leave me alone, will he? Christ. And pump it long. That is not long. Hopefully we've still got it. Shit. Hello. Are we finding our feet here? Will Lancashire played in. If he scores a goal, then that will tell you for sure. Dibbling, first time, deflected. Oh, and it wouldn't quite fall back to him for a potential hat-trick opportunity. 10 minutes to go. We are very, very close indeed to back-to-back victories here, which would be ginormous for our season to properly kickstart it. Let's bring Smith Rowe on the left-hand side. And we'll take Ouattara out here, actually, for Coombe. I just want fresh legs more so than anything else. At the minute, Akan Semiro for his physicality, as well as the fresh legs, as opposed to Clarkson, who's better in possession. Just going to try and brute force Man United out the way here. They are significantly improved as a side. They're not rubbish anymore. But on this occasion, potentially, still with time, they're not good enough. You've been up since 4:30, so it feels like evening. Yeah, no, that's fair. Been up since 5. Well, I say I've been up since 5. Woke up at 5, and then had a nap from 10 till 12. Thank the Lord for the mother-in-law and childcare. Hunt. Back around the corner. Openda. It's Mendoza. It's 2-2, and it wasn't done yet. They're number 19 with a last-minute equaliser here for the away side, and the Red Devils stabbed me with the fork. Never mind. Would have liked the win. The draw will get us out of the relegation zone, though, and Newcastle will take our place. Well intercepted by Gabe. Closed down quickly. Here's Dibbling. Lancashire on the run. Lancashire. He's not the one anymore. He's just not the one anymore. Asked for a first-time shot, and I very rarely get one from Lancashire. He always tries to chest it down or take a touch first. And I think the accuracy of that effort shows you exactly the sort of lack of confidence that he's dealing with this season in front of goal. He can pass the buck to someone else and let them have a go, but he can't do it himself. Fucking useless. Fucking useless. He's got 67 composure, but that's never been a problem for him previously. That's the frustrating thing. Uh, 1.57. Well, it's always about the same at the minute, isn't it? Tickets 24756. 24756 gives us an inflated attendance of 27920, and 27920 gives us 921,360 pounds. We've never struggled with Will Lancashire before. He's had 2 exceptional seasons. First year, obviously, Championship top goal scorer. And then last year in the Premier League, very, very solid indeed. 4 assists so far in the Premier League. I can give him credit for that. But when Tyler Dibbling and Agbinon, my wingers, are the ones bagging the goals, and Will has got none so far this year, it is of concern. His 67 composure is low, but it's never been a problem before. And it's not like he's now at a level that he wasn't at last season. And it's not like he doesn't have quality around him. So I am seriously considering selling him at this moment in time. He's currently valued at 32.5 million. So we could ask for 40-ish before his form gets so bad that nobody wants to actually buy him. That would boost our transfer budget up to around about 65 million pounds, 60 to 65 million pounds, which would be good enough to bring in a player of similar ability or similar rating, hopefully, better ability. Find ourselves in an awkward position with a player that, thus far, if we check the squad tracker, where are you? Will Lancashire, so far, 56 goals and 20 assists in 91 games. Not anymore. That ratio is dropping. It's now 100 games and 24 assists, but no extra goals. I'm willing to give him till January. If he starts bagging, then maybe he can stay his execution until potentially the end of the season. But at the minute, we've just finished October. He has November and December to sort his life out. Otherwise, I can't show unnecessary loyalty when our position in the league is at stake. We are out the relegation zone now by a point. We have scored in every game today. But actually, did we score in every game? We might not have scored in the first one. We did. 1-1 draw, 1-0 win, 2-2 draw. It's 3 games unbeaten. So I can't say anything negative about the overall results, although we probably should have held on against Manchester United, but they are not as bad as they once were. That's for sure. We're not far off the top half. We're only 3 points. We're only 1 game away from 9th. So we're not going to overreact with our league position, but certainly it might be worth a reaction with regards to Lancashire at this current moment in time. We've got Liverpool next, who are languishing in 9th. It's a very difficult month of November, actually. Was it Liverpool, Arsenal and someone else? Liverpool, Arsenal and lowly, now relegation potentially threatened, although probably not likely by the end of the season, Newcastle, as well as bottom of the table, Leicester. Got to pick up points tomorrow as well. It's absolutely vital. Thank you for your watching eyes today. Thank you for your pressing the thumbs up thumbs as well. And I'll hopefully see you again tomorrow. I'll see you later. Shrews, thank you for the 14th month with a primer, mate. Very good of you, pal. RTG S85. Right, I'm going to have a quick toilet break, chat, and then we will be able to record another. So don't go anywhere. We will be back in uno momento. I've no idea who I'd buy to replace Lancashire Rhino, to be honest. We'd have to have a look. Thank you for the follow, Taff. Welcome to the channel, mate. I'm going to see who are top goal scorers in the division at the moment. Justin Kluivert's got 8 and 9. Alejandro Garnacho next to a Liverpool badge doesn't really work, does it? Elena Kane's got 4 and 9 at Leicester and they're bottom. Yeah, 5 of Bayer's 6 are against me. I did the dishwasher, Noah. No pooping. No pooping involved. Marmouche is 84. Trasoldi we could get from Burnley. Composure's only 62 though, so if that's an issue for, if that's the issue with Lancashire, it's not going to get any better. Go through team by team and see who's available at what team. Maybe. Competition. The wall makes me... It does a little bit, doesn't it? I'm not... To be fair, I am sat slumped in my chair. I like the idea of Liam Delap. I'm absolutely on board with competition rather than a starter, rather than replacement, for sure. I don't mind that. Our funds are limited, though. If that is the case. We could have another look at Ronnie Stutter. Hello. I think 83 is going to be our height. So Pedro, I think, has only just gone to Stade Rennais. Mm. 32-year-old Colin Mawani. Just what the doctor ordered. Fabio Silva. How good was Marcus Thuram's goal the other night, by the way? We'll have a look in a sec, AD. Just have a quick look through the top leagues before we start searching for individuals. Sterlinger looks decent. Not very agile though. So he might be a little clunky. Yeah, I'll take him off. I'd like someone that can move. Rephrase, that can move a bit better than Lancashire anyway. Yusufa Makoko. Contract expiring in 8 months. Yusufa Makoko of Union. Darwizi. Oh. Hello, Pavlovsky. Hello, 85 rated Marcus. An 82 rated 80. Agostino Roberto. Skamaka. Patrick Schick. Disgusting. That David Datro Fofana, 81 rated, and looking pretty tidy. I have to factor in finances as well, Higgs. We don't have a massive amount of money. Enzo Malaby? Son of Claudio, maybe? Looks a bit like Claudio Pizarro. Lucas Stassa. Lukaku was insane on 24, was he? Anywhere fucking near Chimiti. Kai's still 85 rated. Striker centre mid, okay. Not a cam then. Where was Chiwome? Did I go past Chiwome? Leon Chiwome. Only 79 at Las Palmas. Hey Juno. Hey Brandon. Hey James. Hi Killian. Back in Nora. 5'9". Gift. Loved him at Everton. Matchday Ponomarenko. 62 composure puts me off. Hi Braden. Hi David. Hi Jesper. .48 balance. Oh, he fell over. So if we're looking for competition, not a straight replacement, with Colomawani, Fio Silva, Santiago Castro, Yusufa Mukoko. Mukoko's a real standout for me with the play styles as well and the agility and balance. Would need to get his passing up though. David Fofana looks good and cheap. Pizarro looks decent. Ribeiro, Wheatley's gonna be expensive probably. Carrizzo, Joao Pedro. Does Joao Pedro? Had he just moved? Yeah, we'll take Joao Pedro off. Yeah, Vargas definitely a Marcus Pre-Gent, for sure. Faux show. Yeah, the play styles for Mukoko make him look very, very good, don't they? Very, very attractive. Oh, God. Actually broke my desk. What was his name? What was his first name? Was it Varga? Istvan Varga. Relentless acrobatic. Warrajoke. Warrajoke. Right. Hands up in chat, please, for the board behind me. I can free you if you wish, Mike. Do you want to be released now or wait till the end of the season? Hey, Dunder. What if people don't have hands? You can have virtual hands. I've got virtual hands. Raise your stump. Go for it now. Done. centre back, right? Michael FIFA. Fee. I did say Dortmund's Vi, right? Yeah. Just double checking you haven't been called up to the first thing. Release player from team. You're free! Let's go. Free like a bird. Looks a little Xavi-esque in the eyes there, doesn't he? Welcome back to the Realistic Road to Glory. We started picking up points yesterday at long bloody last. Second season syndrome is still a thing, but we might be starting to get over it. Today will give us a good idea of whether we are on the mend or whether we're still very much unwell with a bout of second season syndrome. We've got Liverpool, we've got Arsenal, we've got Newcastle. Not easy games at all. And then bottom of the table, Leicester at the end of the month before we push into a very busy month of December, where there might not be very many points on the board there either. Currently just outside the relegation zone in 17th by a point from Bristol City and our second opponents today, Newcastle United. We take on a 9th placed Liverpool to begin. They have 3 games won, drawn and lost thus far. So we're going to add a 4 to one of the columns for them. And I know which column I'd like to add it into, but we shall wait and see whether we actually do or not. Unlikely, probably. So thank you to Ryan, Noah and Himmers on the board behind me for your continued support on stream and in the YouTube comment section. Ta very much, lads. Keep the comments coming on YouTube and the thumbs up, etc. We were able to get a point against Manchester United in the last episode and a win against Wolves as well. And a draw against Forest too. We are 3 games unbeaten. Though we should have beaten Manchester United and I'm annoyed that I didn't. Let's go and hopefully get something from Anfield. Oh, good. Nice to know that. I'm so glad that Kieran Bowie is an integral part of Nottingham Forest's team. Fucking dead for me. If you end up at Bromley as a Ben replacement, that would be so fucking good. Oh. Right. How is this Liverpool side 9th? Jesus. H fucking Christ. Let's try Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe versus Saka. Could have been Archie Gray right back. Oh well. Bit big that stand at Liverpool now, isn't it? If someone could tell me how this team is 9th in the Premier League, I'd be very open to hearing the explanations for it. Mamadishvili in goal, Ben White, Moreira, Lukeba, Balde, Archie Gray and Camavinga, Saka, Yildiz, Valverde and Højlund. That's a team, mate. That is an absolute team. We've got Varela on the bench, got Gordon Duff, whoever the hell he is, on the bench. Got Leon. They love a youth player here at Man United, apparently. Lols, because I had Højlund in the brain. Liverpool, apparently. Garnacho was at Liverpool as well, although not involved in their matchday squad today. Anfield significantly bigger than it used to be. hopefully we can keep those home fans quiet. Easier said than done against a team this good. We might be getting slapped here, gents. Oh, chat, remind me after this game to give Longos an increased contract. Sarah out to Smith Rowe, who gets the nod today. Looking for Lancashire. It would be absolutely typical if today's the day that Will Lancashire decides to turn up in the Premier League this season. Forcing a save out of Mamadishvili. We're contemplating, based on feedback, not actually selling Lancashire in January, but certainly signing some competition for him at striker. So we would have less finances available to sign said competition-based player. But it would be the more realistic... Oh, Jesus. Would be the more realistic thing to not sell our top goal scorer of 2 years after 6 months of a dry spell. But certainly I'd be absolutely on board with getting some competition in for him. Here's Rasmus and Ben White around the corner to Bukayo Saka. We'll have a former Liverpool and a former Manchester United player, apparently. Sorry, a former Manchester United and a former Arsenal player here at Liverpool, apparently. But hopefully we can keep as many of the big names quiet here. And some of our lesser known players can make big names for themselves. Here's Marco Bula. Dibbling was itching to get through. And he's in. And up against Balde, beats him. Oh! And fluffs the finish. Tyler Dibbling's been impressing on the right. Saka. Back to Gray and Valverde. Nice ball into Ouattara. And Longos will get rid. Space actually here. Oh! Herrera. Imagine if we got in then. Ah, Saka. Rasmus. Yield his goal. Straight down the heart of the team. Liverpool 1, Bradford 0. Well, I can do it with the live editor, can't I, Davidenki? Raskin through the gap to Sara and across, and Dibbling can't get away from Lukeba. Yildiz back to Balde. Oh my God! There's Balde back, lunge with Mikic, couldn't get there. Took the man. Rasmus with a right foot effort that's well saved, and we will work it away. We're on the back foot rather consistently here at the moment. But nobody's really shocked about that. All we need is one solid counter-attack. And we know we've got a goal in us. As long as that counter-attack... Oh, that was a bit of a lunge by Camavinga. Should only be a yellow. I think will be. And was. Longos. Into Lancashire. No. On a slot, speaking to a child. Why have you fallen over there, mate? Rasmus. Muscled a little bit. Ben White. Saka. Rasmus again. Longos drawn out of position here. As the left back was well behind play. Oh, it's a good interception. Wouldn't let me change the Longos again there, annoyingly. It's because there was an offside. Ouattara driven down the line. Saka very nearly got to Sara. Tara driven down the line. I've just noticed the time. All right. 1-0 down at half-time. Ref. Thanks, Christ. I've had 3 shots apparently. I don't even remember. Oh no, we had one went flash wide, didn't we? This happened against Manchester United, didn't it? Where we ended up just having to jump to sim in the end because we couldn't get it to actually crack on. Good. We are a fair way into the save, so I'm not massively surprised to see bugs. We shall... I wonder if I can jump to tactical view, if that's going to work instead. No, seemingly not. Okay, can I then jump in? No. Okay, let's try jumping to sim then. Everyone's going to be, yep, coming out of the tunnel. And I'm just going to have to jump to result here. Well, Lanxey scored. But unfortunately, only after Bukayo Saka added a second for Liverpool. So Lanxey has a goal for the club now. Although... he's rather lucky to get it. Defeats to Liverpool. It's not like the overall result was any different there than we expected. And now it's going to fail to load. Just like it did before with the Man United one. So we will fix the Liverpool fixture when we reload with the live editor to be a 2-1 defeat. And we shall push on into the game against Newcastle. And close. Happens on console as well, does it? Where it just doesn't load back in after half time.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
In earlier seasons, I did have that, Marcus, where the screen went black and then it loaded. Now we're having it where it goes black and it crashes. Sad. Features, teams. Bradford. Fixtures. Liverpool away. Liverpool score 2. We score 1. And sadness. Results confirmed. Against Liverpool, we will lose this one by 2-1. It's Sarah that gets the goal this time, so Lancashire still hasn't scored. Yildiz got the first again, although it was Hoyland that got the second, not Saka on this occasion. But the overall result was exactly the same, so it is what it is. And now, the biggie. It's a relegation. You're welcome, Will. You might as well be coming to say thank you, because you've got to button me up somehow, because at the minute you're looking like you might get replaced in the starting lineup in the short term. We've not had much in terms of youth prospects yet so far this season, but obviously we don't have a closer look until we get to March. So by all means, I'm going to cut now so you guys don't get any spoilers for potential young players that might be on their way. And then we will head to the game against Newcastle. We did call up a couple of youngsters, didn't we? Samira is now 81. Banging. Smith is not playing enough. I saw the finances from the Liverpool game, actually. Oh yeah, Longall's contract. Thank you, chat. It is a bit warm still, Reese, yes. Certainly toasty in the office right now, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Currently 27 in the office. It's about 21 outside, I think. Mr. Sonder. £16,500 a week for our captain is certainly not good enough. A 1-year extension was what I was going to offer him anyway. No release clause. He wants £53,000 a week. Oh. £60 grand and 340. Tracker. Sonderlongos. Puts me over wage budget again. Roll. How are the youngsters getting on, actually? Shaw's up 2. Garcia's up 1. Alves hasn't grown yet, annoyingly. Noguchi's up 2. Davies is up 8. 8! Bloody hell. Duff's up 1. Hayward hasn't grown yet. 8! By the way. $81 potential, and that's it, but he's grown by 8 this year. Unbelievable, Jeff. Oh, is that not? It's not going to have all those bloody players on the shortlist now, is it? Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life. We're looking at Kolo Muani. We'll let Yusuf and Makoko. Who else were we looking at? Wheatley was too good. It was between those two, really, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, Fabio Silva was a potential. Fabio Silva was 81, I think. Yeah, at Lens. Trusoldi had low. Trusoldi had low composure. Moise Keane's at Newcastle, who were about to play. Delap, that's it. Delap was it. Delap and Fofana. We'll add those two as well, and then that'll be it. Wolves, was he? Yeah. David Fofana. Merci beaucoup. Oh, you've got them. Of course, you've got them all as well, don't you, Daniel? Because you added them. You'll have added them to your shortlist too. What Palacio's role? Now defender plus. Go on, boy. We're looking to bring some competition in, Griff. Yeah, to add another striker to the fold. Cole, Sheldrup, Rodrigo, Ferguson. Oh, they sold all of their midfield, didn't they? You've arrived just in time, Griff. You start for Newcastle today. Actual football, I can't fucking believe it. If you cast your mind back to the summer transfer window, Newcastle sold all three of their best central midfielders. And evidently, it's had a significant effect on their form as they're in 18th place in the league right now. Philip Jurgensen is in goal for them. Alfie Doherty, who they signed from us, is their starting right back at the minute. Shutalo, Diaz and Udogi are the rest of their back line. Then the midfield is Sambi Lakonga, Arsh Dillon, who's a Patreon player at 81, who's their joint highest midfielder now with Joe Willock, also at 81. Still got Rodrigo on the right, Andreas Schellrup still on the left, and Evan Ferguson is their go-to striker through the middle at the minute at 85 rated. Pellegrini on the bench, Garan Qual, an 84 rated, Moise Keane, Nikolai Lund, a youth player, Ashby Castellanos is another good striker for them, Chukwueze, 83 rated, a good go-to winger, Alex Murphy's their go-to centre-back, and Fuchs, I think is a goalkeeper, I'm not sure actually, a presumed goalkeeper, although that might be the free agent kit, not sure. Regardless, their starting 11 is decent. Couple of changes for me. Clarkson is in and Smith Rowe starts on the left-hand side as well. Other than that, we are as you would expect us to be here at home. Let's tackle by Clarkson. Smith Rowe into Raskin and Bulat. Bulat breaking. It's going to be that midfield line, hopefully, that gives us a bit of success here today. Udogi trying to get back to me. I've run off the pitch. First time I think I've seen that graphic. Yeah, little. 2 foot right in the quad. Ferguson is a sizable man. And even Sander Longos can't deal with him. Longos has had a contract extension and pay rise as per the decision to keep him at the club over moving him to Newcastle. Dibbling looking for Lancashire here, and we could be away. That midfield is opening up, and Lancashire doesn't quite have the legs on Shutalo to press them into a mistake. Jurgensen just gets rid. So our captain now has a contract worthy of a captain in the Premier League. It's gone from £16,000 a week to £60,000 a week. Lancashire wins the header well, but he can't aim it on target. Still waiting for his first goal of the season. Got some names on my shortlist with potential competition for Lancashire now, which we can show you in due course. Rodrigo inside. And Dylan. Sambila Conga. Forward to Andreas Sheldrup. He's run straight into Palacio. Here's Joe Willock. He's nutmegged the midfielder there. Sheldrup with a lovely little reverse ball. Onside. Onside but wide. Via the goalkeeper for Udogi. Rodrigo to deliver. It's not great actually. Although attacker does get there. Was it Joe Willock? Not sure. They're number 26. Whoever it was. It didn't go in. Well up, Will. He's not headed it to a teammate. Rodrigo. On the corner to Alfie Doherty. Given away. Nah. Could have played it the first time like I wanted him to. Might have stood a chance. Evan Ferguson. Keeper wasn't sure. He threw a hand at it, but it did fly over the top from Evan Ferguson. Not accurate enough from their striker, as our striker is floundering as well this season. Not sure who Newcastle's top goal scorer is at this stage of the year, but that was supposed to go to Clarkson, annoyingly. Some misplaced passes here, causing us more concern than we need put ourselves in. Good tackle by Nicholas Raskin, though. And Doherty has recovered his positional sense now. As Clarkson will get this across here to Raskin, who will look into Bula. And here's Mikic. And there's Raskin again. Drill it, first time Lancashire. Support, Clarkson. Clarkson out wide to Smith Rowe. And really in behind now. Looking for a man at the back post who we can't find. Can we get to this first and wait and see who gets to it? It is Mikic. That's supposed to go to Bula. Misplaced passes are killing us off at the minute, and I don't know why. They're going where they shouldn't do. Bula. Mikic. Drill it to Dibbling. It's been our go-to at the minute. Lancashire's on the run. Lancashire's in behind. Will Lancashire does what Will Lancashire does this season as opposed to what Will Lancashire did the two previous. How is that a foul? Rodrigo with a free kick. It's dangerous. Keeper's come for it. Holding it out. Smith Rowe. Lancashire's there. Support. Lancashire's gone again. Bulak will look for Dibbling through the gap. Is Udogi got the legs or is Tyler there? Tyler's there. Tyler! Shoots across goal. And far post missed. Eddie Howe deep in conversation with Castellanos there, but 5 minutes before half time. No striker on either side have managed to put the ball in the back of the net yet. It's their free kick, annoyingly. Is that gone? Rodriguez done brilliantly. Excellent take. Just laid that inside. And here's Dylan. Ferguson denied again by Bergstrom. Rodrigo to deliver. And delivers well. And cleared well. We'll get to it first. Raskin. Short to Dibbling. With room to break. support is needing to arrive. I do have someone on the very far side if I can get it to them, but Dibbling has just raced away from everyone. And with an open goal, Will Lancashire couldn't miss. Is that the boost in confidence he needs to start his season off? He scored at last! Open goal from 6 yards. Sometimes that's what you need. Yeah, I could have gone solo there, but it was obviously the right thing to do to square it. Raskin, Mikic, the ball around the corner. Lancashire's done well. And Dibbling taking advantage of the defending and not fully taking advantage. Wide of that far post again from Tyler on this occasion. Definitely with thanks to a lot of help from the AI. Crystal G, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. We don't have a new name for the new ground yet, Jeffrey. No, we're getting feedback in the YouTube comment section for it. There we go, please, Longos. Big header. Thanks, he just stood there. Didn't even bother to jump. Cheers, mate. Rodrigo on the run. Yeah, strong challenge from Ouattara. He's had Rodrigo in his back pocket thus far, I have to be honest. It's been very, very good. Dibbling's come short for that nicely. Mikic, oh, I thought about going and then decided against it twice. Christ's sake, Mikic, don't go and then not go. I committed to playing you the ball there. Oh no, Lancashire rang the wrong way. I was actually in with Dibbling there with the first touch. Can't help but feel like a second might seal it for us here. Ferguson, Sheldrup well in, Mikic. Go for a switch actually here. Smith Rowe's in a good spot. Nod this down to Lancashire. Smith Rowe could go again, but everybody was on the floor and Lancashire just couldn't control the bloody football. He's a player to watch for all the wrong reasons, apparently. Will Lancashire spin the defender. Udogi's not been able to deal with Tyler Dibbling at all today. It's the first time, really, he's gotten the better of him. Oh, and he's done me there. And that will be at least a yellow. If not, we're in danger of seeing a red there. It's just a yellow, thank Christ for that. I will take Mikic off now. I can't risk Mikic against Udogi and Sheldrup on a yellow because I am getting done quite a bit down there. Let's take Lancashire off for Lavumbo now and see if we can't find a second goal. So do I do Coombe? No, I won't do Coombe. Dibbling's weak foot is 2-star, 3-star, 5-star apparently. Oh, okay, it's right-footed with a left-footed with a 5-star weak foot. I thought he was right-footed. Well, but he's got 5-star weak foot though, so. Hooray. Rodrigo floats the free kick. Sambi Lokonga knocks it down to Dylan, and Sambi Lokonga goes for goal. Dylan wins it back again and gives it away again. We've made some changes, and those changes, I hope, will help get us the victory. Oh, I need that to feet. It's got to be Tafi. Willin, Hoyer, Dibbling, Lavumbo arriving with pace, and too many defenders around, unfortunately. Right, Smith Rowe for Agbenon as well, I think. He's the right-footed one. That's loose. Bula intercepts. Raskin now. Sara. Good footwork to get away. Raskin. Leaves him for dead. Lavumbo around the corner. That's the agility we need. That's the interception they need from their defender. Brilliant from Sutalo. Smith Rowe goes off and Agbenon comes on and they make a change as well. Bulat will deliver the corner, looking for Longos, finding maybe Dibbling. It's flicked on only. There's an advantage in Newcastle's favour as well, and they'll try and get us on the counter here. Ferguson and Sheldrup is pretty dead. Needs to pass, does, finds Willock. There's a runner. That runner has the ball taken away from him. Agbenon, Lavumbo, Dibbling, and Bulat round the corner. Oh, just need to find that gap. Not long left to hold on. What a ball. Building well here, Newcastle, but we've put an end to it. Well in Raskin. Bulat to Lavumbo. Take time. Space there for Dibbling. And Gabriel Sara forward, of all people, to seal the game. Jurgensen with a brilliant stop. Too many times we've been in positions like that this season, and they've gone straight at the keeper. When I'm trying to find the far corner, it's not been good enough. As was the case against Wolves here, though. If we're just able to keep the ball away from the opposition, we could see the result through, but Ash has gone too quick. Win this. Well up. Dylan. Oh, it's good footwork from the midfielder here. Early in. And away by Palacio. Rodrigo, Dylan, Rodrigo. Big save, Bergstrom, second half stoppage time, and his teammates know it. Very much so. Don't pull his hair too much, he left none left. Rodrigo with the corner for Newcastle. Fans allowed here. And rightly so. That's going to be a win. It's going to be a win. It's huge. It's a relegation 6-pointer that goes our way. We both dropped a position as other sides had played on the Saturday. So heading into this fixture, we were both in the relegation zone. 18th ourselves, 19th Newcastle. Newcastle still 19th. We won't be 18th anymore. He's got a goal finally. Is this the moment his season turns round? And ours too. Needed that. We really needed that. It was 25k for stadium maintenance this time, so 25 is 28,195. 28,195. Wages are now 969,135. Shirt sales was £405,000. And match tickets 25,104. 25,104 gives us 28,313. 28,313 gives us 934,329. 934,329. So far this season we have made a profit of £32.4 million Isn't it always the way, though, Leonie? The best food is the stuff that tastes the best, but is the worst for you. And all the good food tastes average at best. Underpins, that's very generous of you. 10 gifted subs to the channel. Thank you very much, mate. Scouse Raw, Sam Tap Tap, Bish Bosh, Alibaba, KBVL, Messi, Keskaridis, Lelsku, Alan Dwyer, and Shancy. Hello, Shancy. Welcome to the gang, all. Underpins now having a total of 101 gifted subs this year, which is unreal. That's this year, just in general. Oh mate, no, nothing wrong with a bit of H2O. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. Yeah, maybe it's just I'm doing things too quickly, or the game's just a bit shit. Afternoon, Underpins. My guy arrives, drops 10 gifted subs before he's even said hello. I'm going to reject Akita. Well, he's not growing now because he's not playing, but... Oh, Lucas has a new squad role, does he? Well done, mate. Box to box. You're going to be 60 rated soon, pal. Woo, gifties. Live editor is for PC only, Daniel, yes. Well done. Alvarez, Noosa, Kenda, Xavi Simmons. Put Locatelli there. Mastantuono. Oh my god. Martson, Pacho, Saliba, Murray, Ferreira. Yikes. Don't change a winning side, they say. So we won't. Were they the only changes? Clarkson and Smith Rowe? I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that Arsenal team is a little bit crazy, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break chat. I'll be back in a minute. BRB. Time's the sprint qualifying tonight? Half 9. I might just still be awake to watch that. Arsenal sits 6th in the Premier League with a stonking team. Breno Ferreira in goal at 89. Lewis Murray, William Saliba, Willian Pacho and Ian Martson. Locatelli, Mastan Tuono and Xavi Simons. 88 rated Kenda, 88 rated Julian Alvarez, 88 rated Antonio Nusa. And on the bench is an 87 rated Matthijs Tel, an 85 rated Eduard Ramos, an 88 rated King Zhu, who's grown again. And there was someone else who was 88 rated as well that hasn't actually made the bench. So Arsenal are better than us. But we've got the same 11 as played in the last game against Newcastle and was victorious. So Clarkson maintains his starting spot, as does Emil Smith-Rowe against one of his former teams. Lancashire against Saliba has not started well for our striker. We get to that. Bulak's done really well. Lancashire. Bulak. Dibbling had just dipped offside there. Lancashire could be going. He is. Can we find him? That's the question. Dibbling. Lancashire. Yes. Oh, I needed to find a way through. I see the space all the way out wide. Can't get it to Smith-Rowe. It will find him though. And he's done really well. And then... Oh! Against your former team. A goal of that quality really... probably deserves celebrating, but he'll do the apology against Arsenal. Wow! That's the sort of finish we haven't seen, dare I say, at all in this save. Those sorts of ranged finesses been pretty non-existent for me in this save and on this game, really. Lovely footwork, and then bent it round the defender, and the keeper stood absolutely no chance. That's a goal of the season contender for us. Does he have finesse shot trait? He does have the finesse shot trait. I've not noticed that. I guess maybe the finesse shot trait only works outside the box, potentially. Because I've tried to use players with the finesse shot trait in the box, and it's really not gone well at all. His curve's only 74. His long shots are only 78. His finishing's only 80. But that was, well... I'll use the word we used for their starting lineup. That was stonking. Absolute stonks. There's Alvarez back to Simmons. Now we see what Arsenal are made of. What's their response going to be like? Alvarez. Oh, Alvarez again. Mikic taken off him before he can do anything with it. And Alvarez has sold me, and Alvarez scores. And that's what Arsenal's response is like. Won the ball back with Mikic. Couldn't go that way, so tried to turn back the other way to play a pass. And by the time I'd done it, I'd lost the ball. Alvarez completely sent me there with a change of direction. And the finish is very, very good indeed. All right. 1-1. Back to the drawing board. Ouattara. In front of Clarkson. Oh, Smith-Rowe can't get there. Stantuono, Kenda. Well, Ouattara absolutely pocketed Rodrigo in the last game. So there is no one in this league that is higher rated than Rodrigo as a left winger. As a right winger, sorry. So I don't think Ouattara fears anyone right now. He's at the height of his confidence, trying to play at the height of his ability, and doing so thus far. Lancashire, not quite so much, trying to replicate Emil Smith Rowe there, but not really getting anywhere near it. Simmons quickly. Noosa. Well in, Raskin. Really solid. Bula. Looking for Dibbling. Martin gets there. Kenda. Back inside. Locatelli. Murray. Kenda. Alvarez from range maybe. He tried it. Xavi Simmons from range maybe. Here's Kenda again. Really. Honestly. Corner Arsenal. Short. Oh, Deuce has sold me. Well and truly done me. And then he's been outdone by Longos. That was supposed to go as far forward as possible, but to be fair, I think that was the most furthest forward player I had. Julian Alvarez is a free kick wizard, but can he do it from this sort of range? From the layoff. Nearly. Nearly. Driven hard and low. Well saved. Noosa with the corner. And it's a good one too. Longos throwing himself at it. That could have gone anywhere. They'll take the secondary corner. They're going to go short this time to Kenda maybe. Bring Mikic across to try and deal with it. And there's an offside immediately. Well done, Arsenal. You did that very well. Saliba to Real Madrid. Not sure about that one, Chief. Numbers with the short free kick. Raskin, Bula. Mikic's got a bit of room. Dibley might have a bit of room too. Spinning on that left foot. I was playing the pass then and there, but this quality of defender just get to the ball a little bit quicker, don't they? Another free kick for Arsenal for handball. I don't know how many times we need to use our hands before we realise that you can't actually do that. It's illegal. Dibbling. Good footwork. And Bula. And Lanks is going. And here's Smith Rowe now. If I had Asher out on this wing, I'd have just burned it trying to get around the outside of the defender. But Smith Rowe is not blessed with electric pace. Got him in the side for his quality in possession, as opposed to just his physicality and athleticism. Bulat to Mikic. Time this right and Dibbling could be in. He's around the outside of Ian Martson. Lankshire's held his run. Lancashire can't find the teammate. And it's half time at 1-1. He's apologised immediately there, Will. Not really, Lee, no. When does Saliba's contract run out? Noosa. It's done me. It's just too good. Well in, Tobias Palacio. Pleased with him so far. Been very good at right centre-back. Dibbling. Bulat thought about going. In the end, didn't. Dibbling will, and he's beaten Martson. Tyler Dibbling is really, really, really very good. Oh, Lancashire is really, really, really very not. It's like playing with 10 men, having Will Lancashire up top. It really is. Alvarez down the line to Kenda. Kenda, Alvarez. Oh, that should have been a lot safer than it was. Lancashire's up. Wins it well. Bulat into Will again. Out of his feet. Dibbling on the shoulder of the defender. Martson. Bulat's going. Bulat's gone. Bulat round the corner. Lancashire. That sums up his season. Will Lancashire in front of the travelling fans at the Emirates. Off the post and back out again. That was the chance. It's not gone our way, and this could go their way. Nusa making a nuisance of himself. Julian Alvarez, well blocked by Sander Longos. Nusa again. Oh, God, he's so tricky. Good block. Forced the Mastantuono. Raskin's in the way. And everyone's falling over everyone else. And we will just get the hell out of there. Actually, by getting the hell out of there, we might get the hell somewhere else. Smith Rowe. With that in front of Clarkson. To then look for Lancashire. He's up against Saliba. It's just not going to go well for him, is it? Pop Smith Rowe in there. Put Agban on out wide. It's not a double standard that's in football, David Enke. It's just Liverpool fans throwing their toys out the pram. Stantuono. Kenda. That's a great delivery. Palacios there, thankfully. Kenda again. Martson. Locatelli. Kenda again. Oh, good footwork. Keeper saves again. Still relying heavily on Lucas Bergstrom at times. Pacho just bullies. Well and truly bullies Lancashire there. That's a good headed clearance. That's a good continual headed clearance, but with changes waiting to be made, I want the ball to go out of play, but I don't want it to go out of play because Arsenal has scored. Thankfully, that's not what's happened. What? He went to throw that to the left-back where I aimed it and then just changed the direction of his throw. Well, it might end up with us getting a bloody chance on goal. Lancashire. I don't know why Saliba hasn't engaged. I don't care in this moment at all. Lancashire bags. And that one was worth the wait, potentially, if it gives us 3 points at the Emirates. I don't understand why Saliba's just stood off me here. But we'll take the shot, we'll score the goal, and we might win the game. I don't think so, Leone. But we'll absolutely take that. Mikic. Smith Rowe. Driven out to Asher. Can we hold possession against a possession-based side like Arsenal? We might not need to. Oh, we get lucky. But we'll take it. Luvumba makes it 3. Off the bench. Immediately scores. 3 points at the Emirates for the side that were third from bottom not long ago. Huge. I got so lucky there, though. Remember, he's left-footed, isn't he? Yeah. Good finish, but Jesus Christ. Out of curiosity, to those of you that are watching right now, if I was to bring merch back, like the No Identity brand, if that was reinvigorated, would you be interested? Would you consider picking up a tee or something of that nature? I'd be intrigued to know. Corner Arsenal. I guess that goes to YouTube as well, seeing as there's a highlight here. Would you be interested in merch coming back? We did have the No Identity brand years ago, and it really is years ago now. William Saliba's absolutely fluffed that, but the biggest fluff was at the back earlier on that allowed us the 2-1 advantage to then push home and get the third 3-1 is certainly flattering us, absolutely. But I'll take every last inch of the advantage that Arsenal gave us. That's a giant victory. And now, if we can go and beat Leicester as well, then that would be massive. It would be things like teas. In general, the usual stuff, but we could do something like could do like limited edition drops, like a football shirt with like a fan designed football shirt with no identity on it, or a Chesnoid FC shirt or something like that. But in general, it would be the usual things like tees, hoodies, etc. Oh yeah, we could do more custom stuff, like a run Jamie Shackleton or something like that. No Identity really is a throwback and a half. We've not done anything No ID wise for about 7 or 8 years now. Well, continually. Don't change the winning team. Asher for Smith Rowe. Sarah for Clarkson. No, it doesn't necessarily do me any favours with the sim that's about to come against Leicester, but it's the realistic thing to do, isn't it? We are 14th now. Up slightly higher. 5 points above Ipswich. Newcastle still in the relegation zone. 7 of their 12 games have ended in defeat this season. Leicester bottom with 1 win, 4 draws and 7 defeats of their own. Are they about to get something against us at home? Or are we going to get another victory here? Hillier, Patreon player, in goal for them. Cover, Ibanez, Kusanov, Buchanan, Skip Ali, Gomez, Donaldson, Uzun and George Ilenakena, who's 86 rated, of course, is in the front line for them. And by jumping to result, we get a win. Clarkson, who got the start, gets a goal. Sarah came on for Raskin in the deeper midfield role and grabbed a winner for us, all after Uzun gave Leicester a first half lead. Leicester have 8 defeats. We have 3 straight wins now. And if it wasn't for the defeat against Liverpool, we'd be in imperious form right now, quite frankly. It's after the start we had, which was, of course, exceptionally poor. We now have just 1 defeat in our last 7 games. And 4 wins in those as well, which sets us up, thankfully, in a much better position to head into a month that has Chelsea, Tottenham, Champions League-esque Crystal Palace, and Manchester City in it as well. Relegation threatened Bristol City are down there too before we head into January at the end of the month. And that's moved us up into 12th. Palace in 10th at the moment, but we know how good their team is. We have ourselves a 7-point gap now down to the relegation zone. Newcastle have picked up another point. They got a draw on that match day at the end of the month. Vital for them in keeping in touching distance with those above. Leeds have played a game less, however, and could get themselves up a position if they're able to get victory there. We have played 13 now, I think. Yes, we have. And we could potentially... No, we can't. We will stay at least 12th. We'll take that for now. City lead the way. We've got them in the next one. Or over the course of the next couple. I might split December into 2 as we get feedback for the January transfer window. But for now, that is all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. We might have found a teeny tiny little bit of form. Maybe. Hopefully. Second half of the season could be very good. Or we could bottle it again. We shall wait and see. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on what is clearly going to be another intense Premier League season. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, Noid bottle would be great. Perfect. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good day at work, mate. Let's save that. RTG S86. Hoishki poishki. Oh, mate, Red Dead 2 is the best game of all time, as far as I'm concerned. FIFA 15. Wow, 10 years ago, Mohammed. Thank you for the long-term support, my man. Baseball caps certainly could be in there as well, yeah. I'd probably do baseball caps rather than snapbacks. The kind of snapback phase is kind of dwindled out, really, isn't it? Yeah, I love My Player back in the day, but it's a shame the gameplay doesn't suit it at the minute as well. Otherwise, we'd definitely look to continue on a My Player save, but it's just not going to be popular enough, unfortunately. Tavide is at Saint-Gilloise in Belgium. I mean, it would have been worth the 60, to be honest, Bernard, but obviously if you're able to get it cheaper, you're able to get it cheaper. 1 week to go, Curtis. 1 week to go. I can't wait, mate. Yeah, the Bourne games have their own... The Bourne and Dark Souls games have their own fan base, don't they? Oh, mate, Red Dead is just the best. Expedition 33. I've not heard of that, I don't think. GTA 5 is now on the Game Pass as well, yeah. Are we over the second season syndrome, do you think? Have we survived it? He downloaded Skyrim too. Jesus Christ. It's kind of taken the RPG, JRPG scene by storm. Really? What's the emphasis behind it? The kind of the synopsis. Let's have a look. Expedition 33. Oh, I saw that Rad Brad was playing it. Official launch trailer.
Rated M for mature.
Oh no.
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone.
No. She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two.
You're fighting to change things.
Spider-Man?
For those who come after. Right?
I thought I was used to losing people.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hello. It's very RPG, very JRPG-ish, isn't it?
Take everything.
It's never really been my genre, really.
Is this true? Maya's with him. We need to go now.
Who are you?
I am the Faceless.
I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but
She'll never paint again.
Oh. Yeah, it's not really my scene. That sort of genre. Or at least it's not a scene I've ever delved into. I don't know really as it's my scene or not, but I've never been drawn to that sort of game. But yeah, the soundtrack there was sick. Summer holiday, couldn't it? But we've come back from our summer holiday. Maybe we'll go for our summer holiday on the south coast in Bournemouth, because that's where we're headed regardless. Bournemouth are certainly beatable. Anthony, lol, that was when I didn't beat for anything this year. And this is the sort of game that has to end in victory for Bradford City. So lovely ball out and Stanfield, but I have to be honest, he's not necessarily wowed me in play. Edge of the box series, Boulat. But Boulat can't find the target. Where did you send it, Saints? On Insta, presumably. It's where you normally send me stuff, isn't it? Are the owners selling or not? That was the rumour, wasn't it? Good voice acting work as well, is it? Good voice acting work goes unrecognised a lot. Because there is a lot of shoddy voice acting work out there. They're just having a restructure by the looks of things, aren't they? According to that. Oh, if they remastered the original Adams, the original
nice tackle by Sarah, solid that. Wait for the run.
Oh, what's his face? What was the real life character? Not real life character, you know what I mean? Out of... My brain's died. In Assassin's Creed... Desmond! I knew it began with D. My brain couldn't... I think it was Damien. It's not Damien.
Very well.
If they redid the original Desmond storyline, that'd be unreal.
First time! Regardless of whether it was first or yet to score a goal this season. Boulat. Sarah. Nice sharp turn. Got the man on the edge of the box waiting. And
Far Cry was like every other year, wasn't it, for a little while?
Lancashire just feels a little bit cumbersome at the moment. Nice Agbenon. Looking for Lancashire. Ref? Not a foul, is it? Okay, sure. He just took a knee for no reason, did he? Really frustrating game. Lancashire. Lancashire.
Oh, this is where we lost in the last minute, right?
Ratara.
Yeah. Bloody pen. It wasn't pen.
Good turn. No, it was meant for the right back. Oh, it's been a really frustrating game. And they might take the advantage here. Does he give a pen? Advantage here.
I swear he just ran into me there.
Advantage here. He's just stood there. It's an undeserving penalty. Entire game. Excellent. Didn't have that many chances either. We are last game. Middlesbrough, but you will play in the next game against Middlesbrough. The 50% too much money in an unrealistic fashion.
And we lost. Middlesbrough was the bloody...
Middlesbrough have just Yankee in goal. Kessler Hayden, Aaron
penalty shootout
this season. Isaiah Peters number 31 still looks very small. Don't know why.
I never played Blackout. Blackout was behind a paywall initially, wasn't it?
Gilbert.
I tell you what was excellent, but never got the chance to be anything, was Firestorm on Battlefield. That was a genuinely unbelievable Battle Royale. But because you needed to own Battlefield 5, I think it was at the time, to play it, it didn't get the traction. Is Firestorm still behind a... Is it still behind a paywall? Or is it not even a thing anymore? Did they just cease it? Is it called Firestorm? I'm sure it was called Firestorm. Yeah, Firestorm. Black Ops tied to purchasing Black Ops 4. Firestorm was really good. Back in San Miro. Never mind, it was in the first round. Through to the second. Lavumbo, who's got the pace to get away, but Ben... It's fancy. It's fancy. Wilhelmsen. Any goal? Wilhelmsen. Footwork. Wilhelmsen in again. Not far away for Middlesbrough. He scored many a goal against us on our way up through the divisions, Mr. Wilhelmsen. I'm much hoping that he doesn't grab one today to knock us out the cup. Wadsworth. Good. Yeah, I don't know enough about reform to comment, I'm afraid, Saints.
Lacking in certain areas.
We'll try and keep this a politics-free, politics and religion-free zone.
So far this save. Lavumbo with great agility to turn away. Emil Smith-Rowe looking to get played in. Hopefully Lavumbo keeps up with play.
It can quickly divulge into flame wars, which just is not what we want in chat. I know that wasn't your intention, don't worry. I'm not accusing you of anything.
Didn't do that time though. Clarkson. It might just be I'm having a bad play session, but I am not firing on all cylinders in front of goal today. Saved by Mr. Tickle. That could have been very Keita maybe. No, let's use Clark. I've just my forward and actually regress. And around me. The goalkeeper's done enough. Clarkson will recover that.
You don't need to apologise, Saints. It's fine.
The goalkeeper's done enough. Clarkson will recover that. That's Wazaz. Ace. Young's in the box. Oh! Young's going for it. In front of goal. In the Carabao Cup. Is there even a... Yes. I get 10 grand. Hooray! Fuck my life. Right, Ipswich was going to be the one that we simulated. Right, Ipswich was going to be the one that we simulated. Good from you. Seems like it might well be a thing. No better time for the first win in a play game than a... And I'm chasing shadows. The
Leeds
retro
wiped the
Premier
floor with
League
me,
ball.
didn't they? Was it like 3-1 on this one?
Otherwise, you will be offside through the gap in this goddamn video game. Spire, goal for Leeds. He's got support. All around the corner to Sudi. All around the middle. Okay, good. Nice to know that they play the pass when you ask them to as well. Flick it. Good. This is going really well. Roger Fernandez. Mohamed Kudus. Spire, goal for Leeds. Through the head. Master Linux popping up as looking on the outside of looking to get around the outside of Parisi and
not today, Dunder. No, she's outside because the sun's out and the back door's open. Just seen this thing about Cambridge's badge. We're having the club are having a rebrand next year. Well, yeah, it's been a thing for months. But yeah, Cambridge have a new badge coming next year.
Looks very Inter Milan-esque. Player comes away with it. You see the through ball. And then the next one. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know whether I'll get a Switch 2. I don't think I'm quite happy with the Switch. It's not even sunny. Use it that and much. I'm chasing shadows by a relegation fight. How has he just plucked that out of the air like? Why does it feel like we've gone up 7 difficulty level? Oh my god, he's so fast! Mikic. Difficulty level. Oh my god, he's so fast! Sudakov. Never even got around to buying a Switch 1. Roger Fernandez is on fire. Yeah. Bulak. Looking for Sarah. Looking for... Not got the ball anymore. Quit. Ash has made a great run. Looking for Sarah. Looking for Asher. Not got the ball anymore. Picked off by Palacio. Ash has made a good run. 2-1 game on again. Come on, boys. Cool. I'm supposed to go down. And Roger Fernandez just out the way. Mikic. Cool. In the middle as well. Palacio's in the way. And then Roger Fernandez just bumps. I see the runner in the middle as well. Palacio. I see the runner in the middle as well. Palacio's in the way. And then Roger Fernandez just bumps me out the way. Mikic. Cool. I'm supposed to go down the line. And he's trying to play it centrally. I can't get the ball. By a hat-trick. I can't... Ever again in my life. Good block. What even is that? Foul. Don't run away from it. That was where I just kind of made the noises, wasn't it, really? Raskin. Looking for Sarah. This is probably going to be a big turnaround season, Will, I think, at United, as was the case last year as well. I hope we have a bounce back season. Making the run. He's in behind again. It's a great save by Dean Henderson. He's being it. I'll see you tomorrow. We live in hope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ba-dunk. Doodly-doo. Why did I name that one 9? That's weird. Oh. Oh. It's weird. It's actually 4. But for some reason I named the file 9 because I'm an idiot. Last thing I played on Switch was Let's Go Pikachu. I know it came out in like 2018, and I played it then, completed it, and then sold it, and then I bought it again last year. And played quite a bit. Not completed it for a second time yet though. Yeah, there was an open world Pokemon game that wasn't very well received at all, right? Was it open world? This was the one we just played. I don't want that one. That's what I want.
We call it Man United aren't rubbish anymore. I'm not going to Silverstone this year, Will. No, not unless there's a brand deal opportunity. Don't have tickets. Don't have tickets, I'm afraid. We right the ship and kickstart our season. Hopefully it works. At the minute, we're all set, Blaze. 4-2-3-1 for Alvaro Valles in blood. And Bergstrom still got near it anyway. Sardea. Pressing by Bert. Sardea on the run. Finds the Langer, early cross. Bulat should be up. No, I've not got any intention to buy any more Lego F1 cars. I've got an old Mercedes up there.
Get that under control, then loses it as soon as it arrives. I'm an alley. Options around him.
AMG 1,
Still going.
AMG
little reverse ball there
F1
to Dorgan.
and then
Here's Morgan Gibbs-White. And he's going to find Giuliano Simeone, who pops it into the stands where the away fans are waiting.
And then
I have noticed since the most recent update to the gameplay,
well, I don't think we ended up making
with regards depth and team pressing, etc., that the AI do seem to press a lot more at the moment, and
that one as well.
Very aggressively too. I don't know whether that's as a result of that most recent gameplay patch, or whether
not got any plans to make any more
anyway.
Anyway.
Tweak to tactics somewhere for the change in theirs. It's a good ball down the line. Dorgu. He's Iman Ali looking to get away. No, can't from the edge of the box. And someone disgraceful behaviour from the Bradford youths. One shot to their 3. It's been a very even. Still, they stand firm and deny me the opportunity. Do feel like maybe we're underusing Dibbling at the minute. Do feel like more. Do feel like maybe we're underusing Dibbling at the minute. So I'm going to try and get the ball either out to him a little bit.
And he's got quite a few Lego F1
cars,
does he?
And tweak his role in a previous game to be inside forward, but it didn't work. Lancashire.
Reese has got lots of the helmets, right?
I think he's not it. Boom. Oh, what an important goal that could be. Let's see, did it take a deflection or did it take action or did it just fall? Might just be, but he should have buried the first opportunity. Well, it might have taken a slight deflection. Lead by a goal to 0. That, as Mike says in chat, that lead was gone in 60 seconds.
Rip.
Oh my God, watch. Out of absolutely nowhere. You don't expect that. Oh my God, watch how it went on. The victory at 1. That really could have been more.
Yeah, the small scale helmets. Look like they're like 1 in 18 models or something. Oh no, they're 1 in 18. I'm sure they're bigger than that. Coffee table with a used tyre in it. Nice.
Wolves are a bit. Bartverbruggen. We beat Wolves, right? Toddy steps in well. Forward for Bergstrom. Might have been able to away. Here's Hjulmand. He's long horses. Here's Yeller. Here's Yeller. So relatively straight, winding up from range, but that one's going wide. Bula looking for Dibbling, finding Dibbling. Totti with it, but not getting. Good block. No.
Call him Totti and Totti in the same
Through the gap.
in the same video.
Bula. Looking for Lancashire.
Get your fucking name right, Chad.
She gets away from Totti. Oh, and Tyler Dibbling gives us a 1. But from that angle, it's a very good finish. It's on his weak foot as well. No, it was the. It's a great pick. It's our only shot of the game. It's our only shot of the game. To their possession, 11, but certainly the highest defensive performer, that's for sure. Looking for Dibbling here. We'll just get rid anywhere. We'll just maybe for him here, trying to tuck it back, finding Bulat, but ball be soft. Be soft.
Yes, ads.
Yeller.
Top of the hour.
Relatively straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Again, we're going to make some changes to try and freshen things up and keep things ticking over. Sarah for Clarkson will be the change. I don't know, so I'm going to change anything else. I might put Luvumbo up top for Lancashire just to add a little bit extra pace and close control through the middle. I'm going to do Luvumbo for Lancashire.
No, by all means,
Never
don't
in a million years
wait
would
on
have
my
dreamed
account.
of taking
You downloaded
Lancashire
the
off
Nuclear
unless the
Obscure
game
games to
was
try it. Is it free,
absolutely dead
Dunder? Was it on
and
Game Pass
certain
or something?
in a result either which way. But he's so unreliable at the minute that I don't mind taking him off. And he's one of the go-to men to actually
It's a day one Game
leave the
Pass,
field of
nice.
play. Luvumbo's won that well, and Asher is going to get away here, but there's just too many men around. Can Bulak get to that first no? Yeoman to Lautaro, and Sonderlongor's in the way. Now here's Leighton Clarkson.
Yeah, we'll talk about it earlier.
Got to take
Dunder,
advantage
I'm
of
not
the
sure
space
if
in
you
front
were
of me. And that for an invaluable set of 3 points. Wellington, they're getting in the way of it. Back. Just keep the ball away from them, and we will have the win. We have ground down. Manchester United.
Man United were a bit good, weren't they?
Despite those 8 points, got a game from throughout the squad, which is only going to help us as the season goes on. Man United had a terrible squad. Man United had a terrible squad. Shit, good run of length. Ryan, thank you for the third dribbling, deflected well. Nikic intercepts.
We'll finish this edit and then we'll.
Nikic
That'll be me.
intercepts nicely. Raskin away.
You're playing it on Game Pass, but you feel like you've stolen money from the devs because of it. Well, they'll have received enough.
So we're looking for the run of Lancashire. And it
Does
is
the
run of
deluxe
Lancashire.
editions of games like that come with like a big
Just
model
clicking it
these
out with his
days,
feet
like they
quick
used
enough. He's won
to?
it back, however. Lancashire away. And it was the wrong thing to do. Challenge. And for Man United, it's really good. Second occasion. Man United lead. Again, a lot more looking for Lancashire. Roll the defender.
I know what you mean. It's so good you feel like you should play. Some do, like the new Doom was really collector's model. Yeah, it's the collector's model, not necessarily a deluxe edition. Some used to come with like a metal book, didn't they? Metal steel book.
Lancashire's positioning himself well. Cut it back to him. Lancashire in the box.
With like artwork in it and stuff. Some do, some don't. Yeah.
The only real option.
It was
I had in that
commonplace
situation,
back in the
so we
day.
had to go for it.
Probably showing
Didn't
my
work.
age.
Want it back though. We do keep winning it back off Man United. They're not very good at retaining possession here. Kind of giving the ball away as regularly as I used to before we decided to hold on to it a lot more. And the offside trap might not have worked there. Dibbling's in. Dibbling scores. And he is on. And Tyler Dibbling on this right-hand side is having time. We have equalised. Oh, Andy Kirk. We're in season. Pressure from the defender. Maybe so. Pressure from 2 defenders. No second goal for us yet. Tapenda. Dangerous. Bowie is now at wall. Tapenda is dangerous. Lancashire's there. Tippling. Lancashire's there. Tippling going, but Bulat's the one in space.
Yeah, the Juggernog fridge. That was huge. I really wanted a Juggernog fridge.
Oh, I was trying to get a first-time pass with Dibbling out to Lancashire. The lack of ability to get the first-time things through is a real pain in the arse in the current play style, isn't it? Current play gameplay. Palacio, Sarah, lay that short there to Raskin. Lancashire on the shoulder. Lancashire in behind. It's a heavy touch.
Basically a player swap thing.
Will
Griff.
is letting himself sell Will Lancashire in January, but he is saying some one. This really will get us out of the relegation zone. Hello. Are we finally blink? But time, they're not good enough. We have the Everton zone though, and Newcastle will take our place. They're intercepted by. He's not. Can't do it himself. With Will Lancashire before, he's had 2. We've never with Will Lancashire before. He was our league position, and I'll hopefully again tomorrow. See you later. Bye. 1, 2, 3. Hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Marmouche. That's a great signing. Marmouche isn't that old in real life, is he? It's like early 20s, maybe? So we've got 146 million in the bank. I'm just not in a position where I need to sell to buy, thankfully. Right, chat, that is going to be me for today. I am... What's today? Friday. I am next live on Monday. I will be recording on Sunday, but off camera again, as Nat's at work and my mum's doing childcare. So I'll be editing in the morning and then recording in the afternoon, but as I say, off camera. So some Journeyman and some RTG. But we will be back live on Monday, and probably with an early or earlier in the week, as was the case this week actually with the Wednesday one, iRacing stream. But we'll wait and see how time pans out and uploads, etc. pan out with how far ahead we're recorded at any given moment. Thank you for your support again today, though. I appreciate it, especially considering the later start. You were very understanding. Thank you for the feedback about merch as well. I appreciate that. The genuine, honest feedback makes a big difference. Enjoy your weekend. Let's hope the Cambridge can get one final win in League One before relegation. Not going to happen. Enjoy the Championship, Birmingham. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the last of the sunshine before it gets a little bit overcast next week. Enjoy the Formula One as well, and I will see you Monday.